Alright y'all, brand new update, brand new stuff, Shark Anchor, Sanguinat, and this video is going to show you the fastest way to get both of these. So yeah, without further ado, drop a sub and let's get into it. Alright, so out of both of them, the Shark Anchor is probably a lot easier to get. And if you want to get it, all you have to do is literally just get like a miracle by yourself and just drive outwards around when your compass goes to 4 or 5, just sit down on your boat and wait for the Terror Shark to spawn. Then when the Terror Shark boss spawns, you want to kill it and also kill all the other sea events, which will give you materials to craft the accessories which you need for the sword. So after you do a bunch of sea events, you want to come right here to this NPC right here, Shark Hunter. You want to talk to him and there's going to be a craft button. Alright, now you go to Tooth Necklace and this will tell you what you need to craft the Tooth Necklace accessory. So this drops from the Terror Shark boss and this drops from the normal sharks. So you need to craft this and then you want to talk to him again. Well, go get more materials, come back, talk to him again, open Terror Jaw, and you need all of this to craft the Terror Jaw. These two drops from the Terror Shark, this drops from the Ghost Ships, and this drops from the Sharks. So now once you have both of those accessories, a third crafting recipe is going to unlock and it's going to be called the Monster Magnet. Alright, so you're going to want to buy this Monster Magnet, craft this with all of this stuff. This drops from Piranhas, this Ghost Ship, Shark, and Terror Shark. And you're going to get this mythical item called a Monster Magnet. Alright, now when you got this Monster Magnet, you have to buy your boat because you have to be the one to spawn this entity. And while the Monster Magnet is in your inventory, you're going to buy a boat, sail out, do the exact same method to spawn Terror Shark. But this time, when it spawns, there's going to be a message at the top like this. It's going to say your Monster Magnet like synchronized with the ocean or something. And it's going to spawn a Terror Shark boss with 195k health rather than 150k health. Now you want to kill that boss, and no, it's not whoever gets the last hit gets the drop. There is basically like a guaranteed chance you're going to get it as long as you're the one who actually bought the magnet and it's your magnet that's synchronized with the ocean or something. And yeah, that's how you're going to get the anchor. Alright, so let's get on to the more difficult one, which is Sanguinat. Alright, so to get the new fighting style, you need to kill this boss called the Leviathan, which is going to drop its scales. And what you'll do with the scales, I'll show you guys later. So first of all, you want to come to this spy NPC and continue bribing him until he says, "The Leviathan is out there, go find it." You'll need to bribe him 4 times, which means 6k fragments. And what this is going to do is greatly increase the chance of the island for the Leviathan spawning. So after this, if you follow the following procedure, I guarantee you're going to find the boss in under 10 minutes. Next, you want to round up 5 friends, and I recommend going on the Sentinel boat, and you're going to want to advance into this rocky area behind Tiki Island. Now as you advance, you're going to see these big rocks that are going to pop up, and you want to go in the direction of the big rock every single time you see it, unless it's either too close to you or it leads you horizontally across the ocean. Now you want to continue following these rocks until you enter the 3 question marks area of your compass. This means your screen is going to go black and it's going to start waving like left to right. If you play Minecraft, you know, it's like the nausea effect basically. And the island's either going to spawn immediately when you enter the question marks, or it's going to spawn between 4,000 meters and I believe 9,000 meters, but it's not really confirmed yet. So if you got really unlucky and didn't find anything after you've crossed the 8k mark, just reset and retry. Now if you did get lucky enough, you're going to be met with an island called the Frozen Dimension, and there is going to be an NPC in the shape of a blue ball on the side that you're going to want to talk to. And when you talk to it, it's going to open the gate to the boss. So the Leviathan boss has 2 drops, its scales and its heart. The scales will drop from the 3 small segments and they drop in bundles of 3 to 5 each time. And after you kill all 3 segments, you are able to deal damage to the head, which is the million health bar at the top. So you're gonna have to kill this boss 2 times before you can actually start getting the fighting style, as you need 20 scales to craft the boat. So the first 2 times when you kill the head, it's gonna drop the heart, but you can't really do anything with it since you do not have the boat required. So after killing the boss 2 times and getting 20 scales, you want to come over to this NPC right here, the Beast Hunter. And this guy's gonna sell you accessories that you craft from the scales, and most importantly, the Beast Hunter boat, which is what we're currently after. So you craft this thing from various materials you get from sea events, but overall the other stuff's pretty easy to get. It's mainly the 20 scales you need. But yeah, after buying the boat, you should be able to find it in the premium dealer, and you have to find the boss one more time, except this time on the Beast Hunter boat. So follow the exact same procedure and you should find the boss in no time. And just to add, the spy NPC can only be bribed once in approximately 12 hours and 3 hours of in-game playtime, so you can't immediately go back and try to spawn the boss again after killing it once. But there is a way to bypass it, as the global cooldown only goes for people who participated in the boss fight, so if you left one friend behind, then he can buy the spy immediately afterwards. But yeah, after you find the boss again, just kill it like the previous 2 times, and do not worry, the boat conveniently cannot be damaged by the Leviathan. Now this time, after you kill it and it drops his heart, instead of just resetting to go back, use the harpoon at the front of the boat to hook onto the frozen heart and bring it all the way back to the Tiki Island. You should receive a quest when you open your compass, and you simply just have to follow the compass to go back to the Tiki Island. And your boat also conveniently heals to full health after killing the boss, so you don't have to worry about taking too much damage on the way there, as long as you keep the boat alive. Finally, as you enter the port of Tiki Island, you're going to receive an item called the Leviathan Heart, and if you head to the NPC who gives you Sanguine Art, you're going to talk to him, he's going to accept the heart, and now you need 20 Vampire Fangs, which drop from the graveyard in Second Sea, 20 Demonic Wisps, which drop in Haunted Castle in Third Sea, and finally 2 Dark Fragments, which drop from Blackbeard in Second Sea. Once you get all the materials, go back to the NPC and pay him a small price of 5 million belly and 5k fragments, and then the fighting style is yours. Alright, so this is what Shark Anchor Mastery 350 is gonna look like. Basically, modern day, every sword, the masteries are gonna be Z move at 150 and X at 350. But this sword, damn, it's probably like one of the only swords that can actually start a combo by itself. So the Z move, when you put it down, it's just a massive swing. It's like similar to the CDK, but it's also similar to the Do C. But it only catches people on the same level as you. So say like I use the move when I'm up here, it's not gonna catch him. But when I throw the thing out, it's gonna catch him up there and he is going to get dragged in. Basically, this move is absolutely broken for combo starting. Like, just imagine going up to someone, catching them with this. It's basically a Do C, following up with this, and then you can do your fighting style. And it's just crazy. Alright, next is the X move for Shark Anchor, and it's basically just a quick dash up to the opponent, followed by 3 strikes of the anchor. So, yeah, it's like similar to Rengoku Z. It's just, I'm pretty sure it dashes longer and it deals less. Yeah, I think it deals less damage than Rengoku. But yeah, the move, it's just really good for like combo extending, as you can see, and then after that you can follow up with like Sanguine, etc. But speaking of Sanguine, let's get on with the Sanguine showcase. So yeah, this thing is the newest fighting style. It looks absolutely amazing, as I am a red person. And I believe the melee, the M1s, they are literally faster than Hallow Scythe, which is supposedly like the fastest M1 in the game. So if you look at the Hallow Scythe here, that's how fast the M1s. But if you look at the Sanguine Art, yeah, they're like either the same speed or like really close. But from what I've known, I believe Sanguine Art is currently the fastest M1 in the game. But yeah, alright, Z move, this thing is probably the best move of Sanguine Art, excluding C, because first of all, it latches onto the opponent, deals a good amount of damage, and it heals you in the process. Alright, I'm on 9k health right now, I'm gonna use the Z move, hit him with that. Look at that health drain. You basically drain the amount of damage that you dealt, like 100% of the amount of damage, and you heal that much damage. And it's also very good for like combo starting or extending. So say I go up with like any stun right now, like Soul Shaker, that I can follow up immediately with. Okay. Anyways, next move, Sanguine Art X move. It's basically like, it's like God Human, except you can't hold it. So it's just like a medium range projectile, and it deals like medium damage, I believe. Yeah, it deals like a medium amount of damage. But this thing is like good for combo ending or like extending, just for that like little bit of extra damage. But anyways, final move, arguably the best move, unless you're counting Zed. Okay, it's just good overall. Alright, we're not going to talk about that. This thing, basically, it summons a massive hand that's going to grab your opponent, stun him, yank him sorta closer to you, I think? It like pulls him a little bit closer to you. But that little bit is going to help you in your combos a lot. And then it's going to spawn these projectiles that's going to auto aim onto the target as long as it's close enough. And it's just going to home in on the target and deal that little bit of extra damage. So yeah, this thing's absolutely amazing for like combo extending. Now, why this move is really good, even when you miss the move, like say I hit here, it's going to summon down this black orb and it's going to turn into that thing. And it's still going to deal a solid 2k damage to the opponent. So like, whether you hit it or not, all you're gonna lose is like just that little bit of extra damage and the stun and the dragon. So like, just in every way, this move is like absolutely broken. It deals also really high damage for a fighting style. So yeah, this fighting style is absolutely broken. And there are so many combos you can do with this thing, just straight up. Like, all you need is just one stun, and your opponents are just, like, guaranteed to die. Alright, so now I'm gonna show y'all a quick little combo with Shark Anchor and Sanguinart. This is probably gonna appear in my montages very soon, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But this thing's very easy, yet it's, like, super effective. So you're gonna go up, pull him back with this, follow up with the Anchor, and then finally the X, and basically it's a one-shot to, like, anyone. He was, like, 4 mil right there, so, and it dealt like an extra 2000 damage or something. So it should be able to one-shot like anyone up to 20 mil bounty with no problem. But yeah, that's the really simple combo, and holy crap, this thing is so easy to land. Like you can go up with like an X, instantly smack him with that, beat him with a Z, grab him back or something, and then X that up, and you can do so many combos with just one stun and these two things. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and consider subscribing if you like the type of content I post, as I'll probably be posting more of this stuff. And yeah, there you go. That is the fastest way to get everything new in Blox Fruits Update 20.